Straight ahead. Henderson, Henderson's got a first down across the 42-yard line. On second down 10 from the pocket, he hangs in, and then May, who can do this well, will get a first down and glide out of bounds. And 4.5 per pop. Henderson the back. Pitch to Travion Henderson. Plenty of blocking out in front, and the ground game churning for the Patriots. They throws, caught inside the 5. It'll be a first and goal for the Patriots. It's Ramondre Stevenson. And the tight end's always a target. You saw Jim Schwartz, his defense on 3rd and goal. What is May going to do? He's in some trouble here, and he is sacked by Myles Garrett. Fastest player to that mark under the age of 30. And the 36-yard field goal. Gabriel fires, catch made by his tight end, who's going to get a first down. The leading receiver on the team. That was his high as a pro. Inside handoff to Corley, and Malachi Corley all the way inside the 20. Tevin Jenkins, the extra lineman, is in from inside the 20 of the Patriots. Gabriel fires, floating for his tight end. He's got it, and he's in. Harold Fannin Jr. has a Cleveland touchdown.
I like this. First off, let's get into big, heavy run formation, and let's use our tight end in the backfield and then get him out to the corner right here. You see the clear out from the inside receiver, Fannin to the edge, to the corner, out of the backfield. They just lose him, and that's a Cleveland touchdown trained by his father. That's one of the advantages he has.
From the 15, he fakes, and May on the move will throw, and wide open. First down catch across the 30. They intercepted right at the 41-yard line. Carson Schlesinger, and he'll return it inside the 35 of New England. Dylan Gabriel on the move, throwing deep and open, and caught it, but out of bounds. From 47 yards away, and that kick is off the mark. It's not good. Browns did a good job last week with takeaways, producing them to points. May, down the middle, he's got it wide. That is Austin Hooper, and he's down to the 30 for a Patriot first down. Pick up a 31. You said he was the most pro-ready quarterback coming out of that draft, behind Daniels and, of course, Caleb. Pass high, but caught. Mac Hollins takes it out of bounds. They looking the other way, and now he's in trouble, and they're going to bring him down. At the 19-yard line, Myles Garrett, his second sack of the game. String wins together. Team responded. This field goal from 32 is good by Andy Borregales, so he is 2 for 2. Judkins, the running back, fake to him. And Gabriel will throw and completes. Jamari Thrash all the way up across the 40-yard line. Loss of 4, a quick pass. He can throw it. It's Larvadan. He's going to keep it and work his way back to about the 39-yard line. And give Spillane and Chase that credit again. Spillane May on the move. Open. He's got it. Demario Douglas inside the 40 and moving. Falls down around the 32 of Cleveland.
Then the other thing they said is I'm the guy they're scheming against. Am I the fish?
Third down, trying to get something back, and he does. Kayshon Boutte inside the 25. The kick from 42 is good, and the Patriots have a 9-7 lead to remove a tree stump on third down. Now they drop into the coverage instead of the extra pressure, and Dylan Gabriel will release the throw high, and it's incomplete. A lot going on over there. Jerry Jeudy, the target. Pickup of 6 there from the 35. Fresh set of downs. And cutting back Henderson across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. 27-yard run, longest so far for the rookie. And here's an option back to May, who's going to throw and catch made. That's Mac Hollins down to the 20.
And letting the play design block it for him.
Over 100 rush yards. Demario Douglas gets a first down. It'll be first and goal, Patriots.
How's Jim Schwartz right there, defensive coordinator, going to adjust?
May has it. To the end zone. Touchdown, Hunter Henry. On the move, he takes it in for 6.
So now they're going to come back across the formation with that jet sweep. They're going to come across there. They just hit you with it. They fake it. Now they boot out. Everybody's following the jet sweeper, which is Diggs. And now you get to the edge. Little pin flat there to the tight end. Bam! Touchdown. New England.
3rd and 7. Here they come. Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted. The Patriots with a takeaway. And it's Robert Spillane all the way down to the 6-yard line. Stevenson the back. The pass is caught. Down to the 2.
Little pick play down here.
Quick toss. Catch made. Diggs has a touchdown.
Run it off and, man, hit that slant underneath and create rubs and picks. You see it right there with wide receiver running through there, Hollins, and creating that kind of...
1 out of 7 on 3rd down. They nailed the first one 0 for 6 since, and Gabriel's pass is caught short of the first down. Tackled right away is Harold Fannin, and Christian Gonzalez there to make the play. 63%. They need it big here. Quick pass. Fannin has it, and he's got the first down.
There we go.
Gabriel going deep between 2 Patriots, and it's intercepted. Jalen Hawkins came down with it. He tracked it all the way to the turf. What a grab. Looking for room, Henderson, and Travion Henderson's got a first down across the 30. On first down, May gets out of... Oh, he's got all kinds of room. And he's still running. Inside the 40, he'll take a seat. May's longest run, 28 yards. He's throwing for the end zone, and back there the catch is made. Kayshon Boutte has 6.
In the pocket. You want to control the game. You control it from the pocket. So calm, and watch him turn this dang thing over right on the goal line. You couldn't run down there and set it in there any closer. We talk about throwing it in the trash can. That was throwing it into a milk carton right there by Drake May.
And able to play catch-up. They'll learn a lot. On the run, completes to Njoku, and he fights his way down to the Patriot 30. In other words, don't let up, and they certainly have come in here and played with a focus against a team as Sampson gets a first down, and it's down to around the 11.
So much underneath right now. Get somebody to suck up and bite.
Out of the rush and on the run. He'll keep it. He'll get the first down, and Gabriel takes it all the way down inside the 10. Fires one for the end zone. It's crowded over there for Judy. The coverage was good. Christian Gonzalez. But I'm like, wow, you're already assessing, our crew here. And they got May that time. Is that Myles Garrett? That is 5 sacks, and that's a career high.
Ruin what you're doing right now. You've gotten here because of the work you've put in. Let's keep doing it.
And a touchdown catch, David Njoku on a bullet from Dylan Gabriel.
My goodness, and you're going to watch, Njoku just gets in front right here around the linebacker right in front of the safety, and this is just a young quarterback letting it eat right there. I mean, that is impressive. You saw Woodson try to break that thing up, but it was just so...
First 2-point attempt of the year for Cleveland. And knocked away at the last moment. Harold Fannin Jr. almost had it.
Yeah. And then Hunter Henry.
Hey, sideline throw and a catch made. What a gain Mac Hollins has had from the opening quarter. Henderson. Travion Henderson with a first down to the 30 of the Cleveland Browns. Henderson the back. Fake to him. He picks up a block. Pass is caught. Pushing his way downfield is Hollins.
What Drake May has done, the coaches they brought in, big time.
Henderson, ball's out, and the Browns are on it. Knocked forward, Bush came up with the recovery. Dylan Gabriel to throw, and there's nobody home.
That's going to be a safety. He's running out and up.
Schmidt tries the bouncer, and the Browns got it. Wow! Well, that was a bouncer. Went high in the air and leaping to come down with it. Trying to get past you. You're trying to get in their way. They only have one sack, but they do have a couple of takeaways, and that throw. And Junior is trying to get away. What a game he's having. Jennings carries. Even though he's on a Hall of Fame trajectory, he said the one win is one thing, but the habit forming, the obsession with winning, it's going to take all of us, as Terrell Jennings came up. And the Patriots on their way to 6-2. And in the final moments, thanks for joining us, Mike Vrabel. You talk about a turnaround, what he's done in 8 games. 6-2 atop of the AFC East, and they've won 5 straight.
Jet staff loves this kid Thomas. Physicality, but boy, is he under the microscope against these wide receivers for the Bengals. This will be a first down and more for Cincinnati.
The receivers that you have, it makes things much easier to acclimate yourself to this offense.
Jets bring certain heat. Flacco, quick release. Not the slightest bit of hesitation. Finds his star, Jamar Chase.
How he got the ball to Higgins in the quick game and also down the field.
AFC's Offensive Player of the Week. Flacco play action. Smooth delivery, completes.
If he could throw the ball on time, the Jets passing defense has no chance.
Back to the ground game. Brown sprinting through a gaping hole all the way down to the 12-yard line. We'll see where the officials mark the football. Flacco takes a snapshot of the defense. 3rd and 6 over the middle, incomplete. Hit all 4 of his field goals on for a 26-yard chip shot. Good snap, good hold, and Cincinnati is going to come away with 3 points.
To stop the run, Breece Hall has to get his touches.
3rd and short. Isaiah Davis, did he get enough? No signal from the officials. Noah Fant already a couple of catches as Flacco spreading the football around. Here's Chase. They're set up on the quick release. They snap it with one of the play clock. Hall buried. Takes over on downs as the Jets come up short on a 4th and less than a yard. Flacco sells it well, completes back to the tight end Fant. And this Bengals offense is rolling already.
Jamar Chase.
Here's P. Ryan, first down and more. Spins his way. Let's see. Flacco on the keeper. Flacco, touchdown. Of his 18-year career.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a quarterback sneak behind your 40-year-old, 6'6", 200.
Can they find some answers here against the suddenly surging Bengals team? Play action from Fields. Protected pocket clean over the middle. Completes. First kind of positive thing working on this possession as they play outside the 35. Little misdirection. This is Williams getting a chance at a touch into the open field.
He's going to be okay.
If he wants to be a part of the solution, the answers for this team, no doubt. As the run play here by Davis. Looks like Nick Folk, 24 consecutive field goals. And that streak continues as he puts it in. Again, we're thinking about his family on this Sunday afternoon from Cincinnati, where conversely he grew up only about 45 minutes away in Centerville, Ohio.
Getting better and better, so it's really difficult for a defense to hone in on where he's going to be.
Flacco, a little bit of movement, puts him air under it, deep down the field. Higgins wide open for the touchdown.
Well, how about this? The savviness from Higgins. Watch the hesitation move about 10 yards down the field. Right there, that little hesitation. And there's no way Thomas to post snap, everything in between. Right now, the Bengals rolling.
So Jets playing a 14-point hole. How committed can they stay to the run game? To 1979. How quickly can they put all that behind them? Play action from Fields. Puts a laser beam on it. Middle of the field. Gets it to Tyler Johnson. And Johnson still not done. Going to get inside the Cincinnati 25.
Alert sprint out pass here to Fields right.
Fields does indeed look right. Goes towards the end zone. It is caught. Johnson for the Jets touchdown.
Justin Fields with pressure in his face coming to the right. Just excellent job sitting in the pocket and then laying beautiful touch. Johnson getting the outside leverage on Dax Hill. And boy, was that needed. Really an efficient day. The Jets defensive front haven't even gotten close to Flacco in this one.
This will be a first down as Chase makes another catch. Boy, Brown looked like they were thinking about a flea flicker. Not sure if that was a broken play. And look at Brown. Well, I know he's the fantasy guy in the household.
You pay attention.
Jamar Chase top of your screen as Flacco goes over the middle. Boy, the shiftiness of Chase Brown is playing with a pep in his step. Again, all the struggles the first 6 weeks, all the frustration, Arch. This was really supposed to be
not an issue for you if you're the Bengals. You want to score, but again, you just leave opportunity on the table for the Jets to get something if they get the ball back.
Jets rush 4. Boy, Flacco threads the needle. Brown busts his way in for the touchdown. Officials confirming that Brown did indeed get in. Certainly look good from that vantage point. They have confirmed it upstairs. And Cincinnati, what a turn of events. Just as though the Jets were... Bengals coming with a blitzer up the middle. Fields delivers. First down, Jets. Big play finding Williams. Again. First and 10, Jets down to 63 seconds. 2 timeouts left. Fields, protected Fields. Completes again. It's Johnson over the middle. Fields from the gun on 2nd and 5. This is going to be another first down for the Jets.
Yep.
Isaiah Williams.
You just got to throw it away. It has to be a clear throw.
Fields towards the end zone, incomplete. Once again looking for Taylor. 25-yard chip shot. Nick Folk, who has been money in the bank, has not missed one from inside of 40 since 2017, and that streak continues.
Because of the injuries to Burrow and being up and down, he's had to manage a lot of highs and a lot of lows.
Fields quick delivery to Lazard. Well-designed play that's going to get the Jets close.
And that's the legs of Justin Fields.
This is Davis. Davis slips a tackle. Big chunk play. Davis on a full sprint.
have come at a better time.
Here's Brees Hall. He bounces to the outside. Boy, look out. One of the camera operators takes a hard hit. It's trying to cut this thing back to a one-score game. Fake handoff from Fields over the middle, completes back to the rookie.
Pressure situation.
Jets need a play from Fields. Free blitzer. Fields gets it out. Wobbly pass, and it's incomplete. And they could not have timed that blitz more perfectly. Falk, and he's going to bring the Jets a little bit closer.
And be able to break it down to its lowest common denominator so he can go out there and process fast.
Boys, he done it quickly. Flacco, they give chase. Look at the old guy. First down, Bengals.
Or the cap, because that's what happens when you get over 40 and you play football and pickleball.
Samaje Perine busting one up the gut.
Across America.
I think there has been an uptick in the Flacco jerseys, no doubt, especially here in Cincinnati the last couple of weeks. Little sidearm delivery gets it to Fantz, who's putting together a nice day for the Bengals. And here we go, 2nd and 10 Bengals. Perine busted one free. Perine 10-5, touchdown.
Well, you get bad gap discipline here and here, but you got to also give the credit to the inside three for the Cincinnati Bengal offensive line. Just clear it out, and then Moore, who really has taken over here at safety and has done a good job in how it hasn't been played effectively this season.
Jets pick up the blitz. Fields. Beautiful decision, gets it to Taylor for the first down. Jets. Play clock down to 2, 1st and 10 for the Jets. Back to the ground game. This is Hall. The shiftiness. Hall's got a first down and more. Taking on all comers as Brees Hall bounds for the edge.
Before that play to get a touchdown was to be able to do it with the run game. Now you got to decide, who do I have that can win one-on-one?
Brees Hall trying to get some of it back. He's going to get down to the 5.
It's to use your run game to try to pick up this first down.
Handoff, Hall. Hall in for the Jets touchdown. And they just keep on coming here in Cincinnati. Go for 2.
Well, really, this is well blocked. And then it's one-on-one. Brees Hall with Geno Stone, the safety. Stone gets lost, and then there's no chance. Boy, that was so well done.
As the Jets are over the 200-yard mark on the ground. Fields steps up. Fields under duress. Pulls it back. He's going to run, and he gets it.
And being able to come in here and Fields play well and run the ball for over 200 yards and still come back and have yourself in this position.
Samaje Perine, boy, the drive starter that Cincinnati was hoping for.
And schematically, the Jets don't have anybody to account for that gap.
So Perine now the workhorse. Perine slips a tackle. And he's going to have another first down for the Bengals. But as we think all the different quarterback instability players that Wilson has played with.
Oh, boy.
And here's Chase. Open green grass in front of him. Bengals once again in business. Here they go. Brown. Boy, they are just carving up this Jets run defense at the moment.
And then today, really, this is a complete game by the offense, throwing and running.
Here's Brown. Brown. Touchdown. Boy, Cincinnati with a quick strike. Crowd quiets down for this offense. Flacco from the gun on 3rd and 10, buying himself some time, and they finally get to him. First sack for the Jets today, and it's Will McDonald. And their lead back to double digits.
To be honest, this offensive line, you could point out some mistakes that the Jets.
Long setback is Davis. Fields fakes to him. Fields delivers. First down, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert slips the tackle. Where you think Isaiah Davis is playing himself into a bigger role in this Jets offense? He's been terrific for New York. Here's Brees Hall breaking one for the Jets. Hall, second effort, and he's in for the touchdown.
He may have.
Did he stay inbounds? I think you're right from that vantage point.
That is tight.
Brees Hall got his first. Jets already within 8. They're going to go for the 2 here. Interesting indeed. Fields evades, throws towards the end zone. It's caught by Davis. They're going to rule incomplete.
Well, you only do that if in your mind you're going for the win. And you're saying, hey, we're not seemingly haven't had an answer for you running the football in this second half.
Play action from Fields. Fields going to take a shot, and he delivers a strike off the sideline to Arian Smith. Here's Breece Hall. Hall slips a tackle. Hall very close to another Jet first down, down to the Cincinnati 25. 6-point Cincinnati lead. Fresh set of downs for the Jets. Fields from the gun. Operating over the middle. Completes. It's Davis again. It was the right shoulder that they're looking at as they took a closer look at him, and that just adds to the intrigue here down the stretch. Hall, boy, thought about it, now tosses to the end zone, and he's got Taylor for the Jets touchdown.
I cannot believe that Hall threw this football, and then Taylor, he just head tops. Is that Turner? He just goes over the top. And you know, offenses these days only need about 30 seconds.
Chase Brown's trying to spring one, gets into the second level. And Archer's all the decisions to try to put his team in a position to get one here. Flacco from the gun. Here they come. Flacco again under duress, just has to throw it up.
The screen. There's no doubt that the Jets will have safety help.
Day comes down to this for the Bengals. 4th and 9. Flacco protected. Flacco's pass incomplete.
Play, and you can't cover Yossi Vosh any better than that.
Aaron Glenn, everything him and his staff have had to contend with, the questions.
Extra body for Buffalo, gets to Dalton. It is a sack, and it's Ed Oliver. In just his 3rd game of the year, he's already got his 3rd sack of the season. And this is a key element, trying to get one of the best backs in the NFL going, and an excellent James Cook run for double-digit yards. Ty Johnson is the back, screen pass to the left, looking for space and the line to gain, and sure enough, the Bills convert once again. So now here's some of the heavier personnel. They run it with Cook. Another excellent run for James Cook. 10th play of this Buffalo drive. Allen's under pressure, and down he goes. It is Trevin Wallace.
It gets him again.
So it'll be Matt Prater from 45 yards out. He's had an excellent season since being signed a few days before the opener.
Again, something they've really struggled with over the last couple games.
Dalton was a little surprised by that snap, but he handled it well, and he found the rookie Teteroa McMillan. Dowdle next to Dalton, 3rd and 5. And it is Dowdle, and that's confidence to run it on 3rd down and medium, and he busts it open for a long one. Exhibit A 2 weeks ago, Bijan Robinson of Atlanta, who went for 170 and had an 80-yard run.
Exactly.
Dalton pumps. Dalton, 37 years old, lost it on the run. Buffalo's got it. And it's Christian Benford, the former Villanova Wildcat.
Who put him behind the sticks?
Now toss play running to the right side for Cook. Another 1st down, and there he goes. Shoved out shy of the 50 by Trevin Wallace. Look where Ty Johnson is lined up on the near side. Like an Arena League formation. Allen floats it. 1st down. It is caught by Kincaid.
Tried to jump and catch it with his chest.
That took his feet off the ground. So on 3rd down, they run it again. These two offenses have such confidence right now in their ground games.
That has a lot of continuity playing together.
The penalties have been higher the last couple of games. Allen trying to scramble. Oh, what a cutback that was by Allen. Stays behind the line and delivers on target. And a fighting effort by Dawson Knox to get just shy of the line to gain. So it becomes a little more difficult. Allen. Scrambling away. Stopping. Backing. And for the first time on a scramble this year, he takes a sack. On the 44th scramble.
So Prater from 43 continues his excellent Buffalo season to honor what Dalton did to help out the Buffalo fans all those years ago. Now he's trying to hurt Buffalo, as he's done 4 out of the 6 times he's played them, and it is an 18-yard pickup. 3rd and 3. Dalton past the sticks, caught on cue by Coker. On 3rd and 7, 7 back in coverage. Dalton floats in, and it's incomplete for Horn. It'll be Ryan Fitzgerald, rookie out of Florida State. And a good job to draw that back to the middle. He's only missed 2 kicks. And that was part of a 4-0 start before losing back-to-back. Here's Shakir on the screen, multiple tackles broken, and he gets the first down.
Can you generate explosive runs, chunk runs, score from 30, 40 yards out? That's a different animal.
Here's Cook, good patient run, and he busts it through. Right on cue, off to the races. James Cook. House call, touchdown, somersault, he's in.
But watch the job here, Reggie Gilliam. Watch this block on Wallace, and then it's just make one guy miss, and he's gone. There it is. That's the true definition.
Panthers gave up 44 rush yards total last week. They gave up a 64-yarder there. Prater misfires on the kick. Basically like an incomplete pass. Dalton hit as he throws, floats it out there, and somehow it was grabbed. We'll see what the flag is, but McMillan just bailed out Dalton. Clock rules change inside of 2 minutes. No coaches' challenges either. Oh, 3-man rush. That is picked off. A.J. Epinesa just grabbed it from Dalton and took it down to the 1.
That's about as athletic and impressive a play you're going to see from a defensive lineman.
Josh Allen, who's got the 2nd most rushing touchdowns by a quarterback in NFL history, just added another one. That is number 69 all time for Allen on the ground. Only the great Cam Newton has more, and they take advantage of that takeaway.
Bosa and all of his D-line boys, they're giving him a hard time, saying, man, you got to score. You can't get caught.
Still 3 timeouts. Dalton is pretty much right back where he was before the last snap, just down more. Here's Dowdle as he continues to bang away with another strong run. You might have to see Larry Ogunjobi, who's coming back from suspension, a little more. Dalton dancing away from the pressure, throws on the move, and that'll stop the clock as McMillan steps out in Carolina territory.
This is a huge down. Andy cannot take a sack and pick up as much yardage as you can.
Dalton throws into space. It is caught by Jalen Coker, and he steps out of bounds to stop the clock. Dalton with Bosa charging in. He tripped him up and brought him down. There is a flag, though, and it might be tripping.
I think it is. I think this is going to be on Bosa. I think he's
personal foul.
Yeah, tripping. Yeah.
Defense number 97. But there was half of this is the goal, automatic first down.
I'm not sure. Tell you what, Adam, very impressed. I don't even know what you just said.
Dalton on 3rd down. Can't take a sack. Punts, and he takes the sack, and that's going to take them to the end of the half.
Yeah, they're going to go Mayday field goal. You just can't take a sack. They're not going to get everybody off. And oh, did they? Oh my gosh!
Fitzgerald missed it anyway.
Oh, that was so close. I couldn't tell if Carolina got all the offensive players off the field. It was really close, but no.
Hoping that at some point maybe he could be deployed. Blitz coming, so Allen got rid of it to Shakir, and this is where Buffalo hurts you. In space, Shakir, cut back, touchdown, he's gone.
As far as offensive efficiency and ball control, and then the Carolina defense, you understand when you're going to pressure and you're going to blitz Josh Allen, his ability to get the ball out of his hand to the likes of his ability, obviously, to just operate as a true passer, and obviously both the guys are MVPs.
Dalton starts with a slant strike to McMillan. It's good for a first down.
We talked a lot about that run defense. It doesn't matter right now.
And everything is going brutally for the Panthers. Joey Bosa ends up touching Dalton down, so he'll get credit for the sack. They got shut out by Carolina earlier this year.
And they go ahead and beat the Bills, who look incredible today.
The Bills won on Monday night 2 weeks ago. Allen away from the grain, finds Coleman. That's a first down.
Defensively, you're going to have to figure it out, maybe without all the pieces.
Right back to Cook, who's been running with purpose all day long. Allen checks to the second call, which is a crack toss for James Cook, and it was a good call. It's a house call. It's a touchdown. Over 200 yards, James Cook for the first time in his NFL career.
After the break, you mentioned Wallace went out. His replacement, Claudin Sherrillis, just watch him overrun, and that's the cutback on the toss zone. You don't have a lot of plays. You haven't been in there all game. You're standing around. Yep. Buffalo is used to being one of the teams at the top of the league year in and year out. Is that another fumble? Oh, boy.
They might let this play through and then figure it out later. It's the rookie Deion Walker who's got the possession. Michael Hoyt in his Buffalo debut swatted at the ball. And for Carolina, if those are extended. 3rd and 7 for Allen. Throws on the move, past the sticks. It's caught for a first down. It is, and Josh Allen is in for his second of the day, his 70th rushing touchdown as a Buffalo Bill.
Tell you what, they should be celebrating. Clearly a little gap here. Simple. Allen's going to just take it to that left A gap. He knows it's soft in there, and self-reflection and a lot of self-awareness about my career and what we were able to do, and I'm proud of it. But there's a lot of guys who've played that position at a really high level that aren't in the Hall of Fame, and I've certainly got a lot of respect for their careers, and we'll see how it all plays out.
It has been a struggle today at Bank of America Stadium. 2nd down and 7 for Carolina. Dalton off the back foot, right to the sticks. It's caught for a first down by Coker.
Hope that's just for precaution.
Bills Mafia in full throat here in Carolina. Leggett makes the catch very well against Dallas a couple of weeks ago. There's Hubbard in his second game back. Nice spin, good surge. First,
to make matters worse, you got to go to Lambeau and play the Packers next week.
That's right.
They got their hands full.
There's McMillan, first down catch. It'll be first down and goal. To his Green Bay tenure a couple of years ago.
No question.
Here's Hubbard. That's a good sign for Carolina to see him get back into the end zone for a touchdown. His first rushing touchdown of the season. This week, and now he's back in the end zone.
And obviously the conversation, see his knee is, yep, that's a touchdown. His knee was not down. Good.
Oof, that's off target from Fitzgerald. Only his yesterday. Our pilot was a Bills fan. Everybody that was sitting around me all had Bills paraphernalia on. Fairly common. That ball came out loose for Elijah Moore.
More power to you. It's just a question of how long can you do it.
There's ETN with a first down. And right on cue, what comes next week? Tomlin did it a few weeks ago. McDermott will do it today. And that Chiefs game next week will be another nice litmus test for a Buffalo team that had dropped back-to-back games. Had to go into the bye week with a bad taste in their mouths. Joey Bosa, part of a 7-sack performance for the Buffalo defense. And James Cook and Josh Allen combined for 4 rushing touchdowns in this contest.
And here they come, 6-man rush, and down he goes. And Ellis led the brigade for the Falcons. 3rd down and 9. It's clean, and here we go. And Cousins to the air. Here comes Phillips. Passes out, caught over there by Pitts. He's going to be shy of the first down. Terrific swarming defense, led on the play by Jack Jones. Ollie Gordon is the back. It's 1st and 10, Tua to the air. There's time, and there's an open receiver. And he's got Malik Washington, who will dance into that secondary and is whacked out of play by J.T. Bertrand. Achane was in motion. 2nd down and 9. And this is Wright, who goes into the grass, but Bertrand again and brought down at the 46, a couple yards shy of the first. At Cleveland, over 100 yards of penalty. Look at Achane busting free and into the secondary. And brought down by D. Alford. Gordon back in, the Doak Walker winner in college football a year ago. 3rd and 1. He has a first down. Good-looking drive. Began back at the Finns 21. It's 1st and 10. Achane in goal with the block. Achane cuts, drives, and he's down to the 10. Here they go. Bertrand again with the stop. Gordon is in. 4th and 1. Second drive. Washington on the move. Tua. Gordon got it. Oh, he did. And then they drove him back. Gordon has had a couple runs to get first down and a first down run, and back to pass Tua, and here he goes, and that's a touchdown. Caught by Achane, and the first touchdown pass thrown by Tua Tagovailoa in a long time in the first quarter, in first in 13 games.
Well, first he's gonna miss this out to the flat. He has a chance to get a touchdown right to the flat to Gordon, but then Achane with that scissors out of the backfield causes confusion in coverage. Easy pitch and catch, and as you said,
first down and 10. Kirk Cousins to the air. Time and the throw right on the money, and it's caught downfield by the tight end Kyle Pitts. To the air, Wilkinson the block, and the short pass, Algier, and he leans in for the first down. Fitzpatrick back. 3rd and 1 for Kirk Cousins, who is 5 of 6. Algier grabs Sealer, getting through, bringing him down. Like a torpedo, he shoots through and trips up the Falcon running back. Here is Parker Romo, who came in after the first game of the season and took the place of the ineffective Younghoe Koo. A 45-yard field goal is in. And the Falcons are on the board. Achane the back, Tua to the air. So far 2 of 4. It's Achane. Oh, got a nice block in there on that line from Brewer, the center. And then he is finally brought down by the defending Caden Ellis. He is out and on IR. 43, 3rd and 4, Tua to the air. Bore on the block and high and uncatchable and incomplete for the leaping Washington. Over there defending was D. Alford.
so far that's carried through here as he's 5 of 6 to start this game off.
It's 3rd and 10. Robinson gets the call, and down he goes. Brooks on him, and Miami stops him. Rasul Douglas jumping on him, too, at the 7, gain of 4.
Yeah, he's definitely banged up, and waking up this morning with a swollen eye doesn't help.
There's the block. There's the throw. First at Waddle. First time today catches and takes some cargo inside the 20. All parts of this team, as is always the case, from the 15, 3rd and 7. It was deflected by Ellis, the ricochet, and the bobble. And Bertrand almost had it on that ball, which went. Patterson's going to try a 34-yard field goal to extend the Miami lead. Yep, right down the middle it goes. 10-3 Dolphins. It's 3rd down and 8. Cousins to the air. Again, Matthews the block with Robinson. Downfield, high and incomplete. And whistling over the head of Darnell Mooney. He has come through, has a sack on that last time that Atlanta had it. Atlanta now 0 of 5 on 3rd down. Here's a first down throw downfield. And Westbrook Akine comes up with the leaping grab, space to. Young defensive line is ready to go for that Atlanta team. And it's going. He'll bust free and get the first down. Galloping to the sideline and hit by Terrell. 1 of 13 on 3rd downs. Here's a 3rd and 11. Tagovailoa got it. First down catch. Down to the 8. Goal to go. Grab there. Waddle. From the 9. 1st and goal. No timeouts. Tua. And he got the block on the play. And he throws. Caught. Touchdown. Malik Washington got the laser. 2nd touchdown pass today for Tua Tagovailoa.
Washington just comes up. He's going to sit down on the inside with a corner right behind it and a flat. He catches it, has control, breaks the plane, gets inside the pylon. Let's see. You got 1, 2, and wrapped around the front pylon. See if there's any bobble of the ball. He gets hit, but the ball never bobbles.
Savai Naya with another good block today. 152 yards a game and a little over 20 today. 3rd down 4. Cousins deep, and the ball went wide. He was going short. It's incomplete. Into the nickel. Achane on the move. 3rd and 10. Achane the call. Blocked by Washington. And then he staggers ahead. Nice defensive play by Mike Hughes. Bashin Robinson, 7 carries, 19 yards. It's 1st and 10. It goes to Robinson. Trying to get a block, and Matthews provides. He gets another block downfield from number 1 in scrimmage yards per game in the NFL. Today, though, held in check until that play from the 19. It's 1st and 10. Oh, Robinson fumbled. It's picked up on the play by Dodson. Robinson fumbled the ball. Flag down. That's only his 2nd fumble of the season with 2 touchdowns and no picks.
That is not the Tua we're seeing today.
2nd down and 10. Achane, look at him slither his way for the 1st down. They're battling today from the 41, 2nd and 4, Achane, and stopped initially by James Pierce. Interesting thing about Achane, tight end on the move. Achane the call, and he'll fly, and he gets the 1st down, brought down by Roberts. Another 1st down on 2nd and 5, a gain of 6.
As you can see there's a glare that comes with wearing a visor, but so far no ill effects today.
10th play of the drive, here they come. There he goes, Waddle! Look at him fly! You can kiss him goodbye! Waddle, touchdown! 43-yard strike! Wow!
Waddle on the backside after the play fake gets the linebacker's attention with that play fake, and then just the quick throw, the quick release.
The Falcons drafted Michael Penix, number 8. Cousins had a good start to last season, then struggled, and they pulled him in week 15. There's a pass, 2nd and 5, grabbed here, Cardell Hodge. They have a 3rd and 10, and they bring 5. And Cousins underneath, grab here by Pitts, and look at the swarming tackle led by Brooks. With Pitts on the move and Robinson at the side, and Cousins under duress throws an incomplete, and look where Miami's going to take over. At the 40-yard line of Atlanta. Cousins couldn't hit.
Smooth. Today it has been very smooth, and you can see it with the results.
And the 6'2 Gordon will take it and find a hole and get a block from Waddle and swirl his way for a 1st down. Washington on the move. Oh, look at Achane. Waddle with a block. And he's tackled by Bates. Just underway in the 4th quarter. Oh, here comes Ollie Gordon. He's going to waltz in. That's a touchdown for Miami. It's too easy. 20-yard touchdown reception. Catch and run, his 1st touchdown reception in the NFL when he's having a big day for Miami's offense.
The linemen are looking for people to block. They're going up the field going, there's nobody here for me to block.
No one to block.
It's a foot race at that point. Nice job by Brewer with the kick out, and then from that point it's just a foot race. Standing.
3rd down 1, and they convert right there with Robinson. And he'll look into the nickel. Blocked by Robinson. Underneath they go. Caught by Hodge. It's helping the run game. 37-yard line. They take over for a 2nd consecutive time on downs. Their defense doing the job. 2 into the air. 1st and 10, throws a laser. Caught by Waddle. Weaving inside to the red zone, to the 18. So good. He's got that stuff. It's not a fleet of people helping him. He does it on his own. From the 19, 2nd down and 10. To a block by Gordon. Incomplete. And trying to find the window on a pass to Westbrook. A field goal for 36 yards and extend the lead. With the snap, it's a beauty. Down the middle, 34-3. With the injury to Duck, they've had to maneuver some of their secondary, dropping linebackers back. But here they go, 4th and 4. Hit as he throws. Caught on a knee. Genuflecting at about the 49 with the catch. Cousins today, 17-27 for 130. They hold him off. Now the rush. There's the throw. Caught downfield by Washington. And Casey Washington
waiting till the last second to try and deliver the ball.
Kirk Cousins, 3rd down and 3 for Atlanta, and caught inside the 10, grabbed by Mooney. 2nd down and goal. Algier again, blocked downfield by Matthews and by Hodge, and it is a touchdown. Tyler Algier takes it in with his 4th rushing touchdown of the season. That was a 6-yarder.
Side and good blocking up the field. See if he's able to get it around that pylon before touching out of bounds. Hodge with a good block on the outside.
Cousins under center. And the handoff here is going to go to his running back, who will bring it up with a nice run. We might want to have that every game.
Yeah, it didn't look good this morning.
It did not.
During pregame.
1st and 10. Nice crack there with the hit by Willie Gay. And a very big day on the ground for Miami, winning in Atlanta. Time for bonus coverage of the Jets and Bengals.
He has a lot of creativity. He wants to see Caleb a little more efficient and complete some more balls.
From the 22, Williams on the flip. Colston Loveland, the rookie tight end. He's going to have a bigger role today. Cole Kmet is missing his first game as a pro.
Hand placement, footwork, doing our job.
Fake the handoff. Williams has time. Tosses on a crossing route and makes the connection with Odunze. Line of scrimmage is the 40. On a give for Swift. Nice cut by Swift. Like a knife through butter for 11. Key block from Joe Tooney, who has been such an outstanding pickup. It's a bootleg, and it's Williams. Open man. Williams feeds it. Odunze's got a first down. The Bears are looking really sharp. 3rd and 6. Williams on the move. Throws on the run, and it's complete for a first down. He feeds it to Odunze. Shotgun for Williams. Bears looking to get on the board. Williams brought down by the ankles. Mike Green.
Those sacks, they only have 8 on the year.
32-yard attempt. Cairo Santos is back in the lineup for Chicago after missing the last 2 games.
Unfortunately, didn't work out that way, so they turn back to a guy who can run the offense in a similar way.
And hand the ball to Derrick Henry. He bangs his way across the 30-yard line for a gain of 4 on first down. Possession of the day for the Ravens. Motion man is Flowers. Huntley looking over in that direction. Catch is made. It's short of the line to gain, and he's not going to get there. Zay Flowers, and 7th-round draft pick, but he's picked up the offense well. Handoff. Manungai angles to the outside. It's a first down run. Single setback. Manungai. Fake it. Williams on the money. Good hands. Odunze with another catch. He gets tossed down on the play by Wiggins. Shotgun to the outside. Good move by DJ Moore. He's got a first down. Fewest in the NFL, tied with Jacksonville. They did get one on the previous drive from Mike Green. This is the 10th play of the drive. Williams fires it over the middle. There's nobody there. Final moments of the opening quarter. Santos straight through. 6-0 lead for the Chicago Bears. Getting the nod for Baltimore. It's a throw, Huntley, and it's caught by Flowers. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Back-to-back games for the first time since 2017. They have 0 on the board right now. Huntley deep drop. He'll throw it. It's a low throw. And handled cleanly by Bateman at the 29. Justice Hill is in there. Huntley gets rid of it. Catch and turn by Zay Flowers, and he's got enough, it appears.
That they not necessarily had the last couple weeks.
Yeah, this is an interesting alignment. Handoff. Derrick Henry carrying tacklers with him.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. They weren't able to punch it in against the Rams 3 times. Can they today?
Henry gets to the outside for the touchdown. Just past Sweetness, Walter Payton.
Play before the touchdown. You have the full house backfield and pull some guards and run the ball right down the middle.
And you think they're happy to have him back. He's got 6 tackles already in this first half. 3rd down and 9. Rushes on. Williams throws it away, but he got hit.
Grounding.
Kyle Hamilton flagged down. Hamilton came firing out of a cannon.
Penalties have been an issue here for Chicago, including last week. They had 9 of them. Huntley airs it out for Andrews, and the ball popped free at the end. Looked like he secured it, but he is going to be given the clean catch.
Let's take a look here. You're going to see he catches the ball. He's got 1, 2.
Play action. Huntley steps up, delivers downfield. Hauled in by Flowers. First down inside the 20.
Kevin Byard told us of how many interceptions per game they'll get.
Huntley on a 3rd and 5. It's caught with a flag down, but short of the line to gain. Mark Andrews, penalty marker on the play. 1:11 on the clock. Loops kick. It angles through. But 2 drives that ended in field goals, and then a long kickoff return that ended up as a 3 and out. There's a lot of room for Williams, and he's going to take it. The tuck and run. Sliding to the 44.
You could have a hurricane field goal situation here where you have to run the field goal team out if it's short of the sticks, but enough for a field goal try.
He has time. There is the throw. Catch is made by Loveland, and this is exactly what they're looking at. Cairo Santos from 58 yards away. Leans into it. Santos! It's short. And that's how the half will end.
This is the end of the first half. You know, I mean, the run game, the play action stuff, the drop back stuff at the line, execution, good eyes. He's doing a good job.
John, thanks.
Thanks, Evan.
It's a moving pocket. Snoop throws the deep ball and makes the connection with Bateman. Oh, and nearly lost the ball on the spin. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line. Tight formation on first down. Huntley to the air. Pump. Out of the pocket. Huntley will throw. And a catch made by Andrews. Ravens lead 10-6. Early stages, 3rd quarter. Huntley throws over the middle. Catch at the 11 by DeAndre Hopkins, and not enough for the first down. Trying to give Baltimore a 7-point lead. He connects.
And then you get deeper into the rhythm of the game, and you just can't find that again.
3rd down and 8. Shotgun Williams. He throws. It's short of the sticks.
And if you're this Bears defense, you go out there on this drive and you say, we have to get a stop. Let's keep them pinned back and give our offense some good field position.
Toss it to Mitchell. Gets to the edge. Turns it upfield with the speed. That is what has excited them so much about Keaton Mitchell.
Handling this offense in a big spot.
And even in our sit-down with him, just the appreciation of where he is. Huntley with a flag down. He took it right up the middle, saw an opening for real. They trail 13-6 here in Baltimore. Huntley. Lot of running room for Tyler Huntley, and he bangs into his own man on the play. But we're down to 3:41 to play in the 3rd quarter. Ravens face a 3rd and 8. Huntley's throw, it glances off the hands of Zay Flowers. It's for 42 yards and 28 yards. 32-yarder for Luke. It's good. 16-6.
Help them because they could recalibrate once again.
2nd down and 5. Swift. Counter. Good speed. And DeAndre Swift holds on to the football. Wiggins took a
not use it.
This is a big play for the Bears, and Ravens fans can sense it. Deep drop. Williams. He'll throw it. It's complete for a first down. Rome Odunze. 3rd down and 6. Williams. Flip it. There's room for Swift. And he's got blockers. Swift. Finally brought down just short of the 5. Swift in the backfield. They give it to him. Swift angles. Will come up short of the goal line. It's a 4-yard pickup. 3rd and goal for the Bears. Handed off. Swift puts the head down, and he's in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Ravens disagree. Bears felt like they broke the plane. All scoring plays are reviewed, so they will confirm it.
We'll take a look, and the ball's crossed right there. Certainly appears like a touchdown from where we're sitting. We'll see if we can get a good look at it, where his knee went down.
Yeah, he's in.
But I think he's in. I was a tight end every now and then.
That's right, you were. That's true. Zay Flowers getting him involved in the running game. So some creativity from Todd Monken. Couldn't muster enough offense in week 6. Coming off the bye, facing a 3rd and 5. Nearly intercepted. It bounced off the hands of Byard. Caleb Williams dealing with the crowd. Play clock is down to 1. They just get the snap off, and Manungai runs into the crowd. 2nd down and long. Fake the handoff from his own end zone. Williams has time. Downfield. Intercepted. Wiggins steps in front. And the Ravens come up with the big play defensively.
Of undercutting this route. You're going to see it here. He runs the route with him, undercuts it for the interception. Beautiful defensive back play from Nate Wiggins in a massive moment.
Motion man is Kohler. Go with a big formation, fake the handoff. Huntley looks the other way. Wide open! Touchdown! You can't script it any better than this for the Ravens defense to offense.
No, this is a little tight end hide play. They're just going to get him lost in all the traffic as he comes back across. Huntley sees it, knows he's going to be open. And just like you said, Ian, complimentary football.
Question is, how many more chances are you going to have to possess the ball? Williams deep drop, throws it, catch is made by Odunze, and it's going to be short. 7:05 left if you're Baltimore. Instead, the Bears drive continues. Williams, step and throw, and he hits his man over the middle, DJ Moore. 6:36 to go. Shotgun for Williams. A step and throw, and it's right into the hands of Loveland for 11 yards. Manungai on the backfield. 3rd down and 5. Williams standing tall in the pocket, airs it out, end zone. Incomplete. It was over the head of Duvernay. Daly, Holder Taylor. Santos. He drives it. And he's got it. Justice Hill is in there, giving them some versatility. From the gun. Huntley. Step. Deliver. It's caught by Hopkins. Keaton Mitchell checks in. Hand it to him. Mitchell, a blast to the outside.
Stay in bounds.
Boy, Mitchell has got another gear, but there's no doubt that you stay in bounds, that changes the game. Henry in the backfield. Hand it to him. Henry bounces off, gets to the outside. Henry! He's got the angle. Touchdown, Ravens.
Derrick Henry, always successful up inside. Here he's not. He bounces it out and back and just finds wide open highway all the way to the pylon. To put this one up 2 scores for the Baltimore Ravens.
Lamar Jackson loving it. Henry's got his 2nd touchdown of the day. Huntley was in at quarterback for Baltimore, and they won the game. Williams throw. Catch made at the 45-yard line as he hooks up once again with Odunze. They lost 10 straight games after starting 4-2. They just believe they're wired differently, they're coached differently, different culture. Williams, he chucks it downfield. Wow. A one-handed grab by DJ Moore.
Bounce.
You just want to give yourself a chance. Get in the end zone and put some pressure on the Ravens. Williams searching, throwing, incomplete, game over. Huntley will just drive it up the middle, and that's all she wrote. With their season hanging in the balance, the Baltimore Ravens get the win over the Chicago Bears 30-16, snapping the Bears' 4-game winning streak.
with another one here today.
It's 3rd and 1. This has been a real struggle for the Texans this year, and going up tall to get the pass is Jalen Knoll, and it's a first down.
One of the great things that Fred Warner was able to do as that middle linebacker was police that middle of the field.
2nd and 5. Here comes some late pressure and a diving catch made by Braxton Berrios. 3rd and 11. Stroud, quick toss. It's Braxton Berrios over the middle, spinning through tackles, and a Texans first down. Get it. Can they get it on 4th and 1 here? Stroud on the quarterback keep, tumbling forward, and he's got the first down. Chubb will motion into the backfield. Off the play fake. Stroud with time, checks it down. It's Chubb, and Chubb inside the 15, and another 3rd and short coming up for Houston. Chubb is the running back. Wayne in motion. The handoff to Chubb. Cuts it to the left side, and he is stacked up by Jair Brown. And a long Houston opening drive results in the first points scored against San Francisco on an opening drive. The top scoring defense in the National Football League, the Houston Texans. San Francisco a 3rd and 7. They rush 4. They get to Jones, who gets rid of it behind McCaffrey, and the pass is incomplete. It was Will Anderson again, Moose, who was able to affect the quarterback on that play. 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Stroud checks it down to Woody Marks. Marks with room on the sideline. Across the 40. Galloping across midfield. Good cutback inside the 40, and Marks all the way down inside the 35 at the San Francisco 32.
And he's just got to relax and just play football and let that ball come off his hand.
Stroud on 3rd down.
There you go.
To the sideline. A little better toss. Hutchinson can't get the first down, as it'll take us to the end of the first quarter of play in Houston. 34-yard try for Kaimi Fairbairn, and the kick by Fairbairn is good, and the Texans with a 6-0 lead on 1st down, and the first touch for Christian McCaffrey. Just the 3rd time in his career that he didn't touch the football in the first quarter. McCaffrey will motion out of the backfield. 4-man pressure. Jones, short toss, caught by DeMarcus Robinson, but tackled immediately as we speak of him. There's Jalen Petrie, and the tackle short of the first down. 3rd possession for Houston. The previous 2 with field goals, and on 1st down, this is Hutchinson on the receiving end of the Stroud pass, and he's close to a first down.
Leonard Williams, the edge rushers that they have in Seattle, that's a tough front.
Here's Stroud looking deep. He's got Knoll out there. Drops it in to Jalen Knoll inside the San Francisco 25. 3rd down and 5. An empty backfield for quarterback C.J. Stroud. Quick toss. Braxton Berrios. Another first down.
The blitz coming at you.
10th play of this drive for the Texans. Stroud looking for 6, open, touchdown! Jaden Higgins, his 2nd of the year. On 3rd down, Jones to the edge. There's Jennings, but he stopped well short of the first down. It's Jalen Petrie again making a stop on 3rd down to keep 5 defensive backs for the 49ers. Stroud, the toss to the sideline, and the first catch of the day for Dalton Schultz, who's out of bounds at the 27.
It gets called by the officials.
And on 1st down, off play action. Backside pressure, Stroud steps away. Towel throw, and going up to get it is Xavier Hutchinson.
A lot of Patriot protection in the pass game, and then their own verbiage.
2nd down and 5, and the quick slant is caught for the first down.
I think that, it's a little bit early for everybody to get upset, and I think that's where actually Will Anderson was great for C.J. Stroud this week.
Pressure up the middle, and Stroud able to get away. Now he'll go down the sideline. Stroud runs for the first down. And now 2nd and 20, and you're back out on the edge of field goal range. Here's Stroud on the slant, and he finds Berrios. Braxton Berrios having himself a half. 3rd and 14, and the 10th play of this drive. Stroud with protection. He'll check it short. It's Ogunbowale.
out of the backfield, and Ogunbowale down at the 19, and you heard Kyle Shanahan running up behind the play saying timeout, timeout, timeout. They stop it with 1:02 to play. And the kick by Fairbairn is good. He's 3 for 3, and the Texans with 58 seconds to play in the first half.
I mean, that is such a heartbreak going into halftime after you played such a good first half. They've got to finish this half.
Robinson veering to the middle. Brian Robinson Jr. What a return at a perfect time for the San Francisco 49ers, and a flag comes soaring in at the end of the return to midfield.
They are 1st and 10 at the 35.
2 timeouts in the first play in Texans territory, and Mac Jones to the sideline, and open is Kendrick Bourne, and out of bounds at the Houston 18, their first down of the game. 4-man pressure, Jones for Kittle in the end zone, and it is caught! George Kittle, surrounded by Texans, snares the touchdown!
Things that I've learned through the course of my career is don't play conservative. You know, don't play not to lose. Just turn it loose and trust your... Because he's played outstanding here in the first half.
Here's Stroud, steps up, and he's looking deep. He's got Noel, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. Lenore on the run. There is no time left on the clock, and Lenore is down, and the half comes to a close. 2nd down and 6 for Houston from their own 10-yard line. Stroud on the quick slant. It's Higgins, and it's a first down. Noel, the motion man. Stout following him. 3rd down. Stroud looking. Finds Jalen Noel. That's a first down.
Numbers, and you're so far down that depth chart, but having a guy on the field to be able to help you out is priceless.
Stroud having to check it down. Dalton Schultz able to get free. Nice move by the tight end, and a first down.
118%.
On first down, play action. Stroud, an opening, and a first down again. Finds Xavier Hutchinson. Dalton Schultz and Braxton Berrios back out there for Houston. 3rd down and 7. Pressure coming. Stroud stands in, finds the open man. Down the sideline, into the end zone. Xavier Hutchinson with the touchdown.
Yeah, kind of the one we saw earlier today with that little route when he checked it down for the first down, but a little bit of outside leverage, and what a throw by C.J. Stroud. A little bit of pressure.
All areas of this team. Now, can San Francisco's offense get it going? Christian McCaffrey certainly capable of doing that, and McCaffrey into the arms of Jalen Petrie, and he fights forward close to a San Francisco first down. 3rd down and 6. Jones steps away. Mac Jones is going to run. He's got the first down across midfield. Really good decision by Mac Jones. An excellent take and a first down. Jones with time, and with time able to find Kittle sliding down at the Houston 21-yard line. A pickup of 16 and a first down.
But that ball had to come out much quicker.
3rd and 17, longest 3rd down of the day. Jones looking for the end zone. It is caught by Jawan Jennings at the 1. Play action. Looking. It's caught. Jake Tonjes. National Tight End Day has 2 in the end zone for San Francisco.
So you got to make this a 2-possession game with 8-point drives on both of them. But again, the hard sell, you really have over the top to George Kittle.
Use check the fullback in motion. Rolling right, throwing wide open. DeMarcus Robinson. It's an 8-point game in Houston.
He's going to come inside and then go out. But watch him turn that wide, the corner right there. Look at the separation he creates. Again,
it's been in every series rotation, and a big opening on that left side for Woody Marks and the rookie from USC. Out to the 45-yard line. Niners rush 4. Stroud gonna run. Room, first down. Marks again. This time he'll bounce to the outside. Look at the real estate. Marks down the sideline and out of bounds inside the 15.
All afternoon, it's been long, time-consuming drives.
Stroud, unmolested into the backfield. It's Stout. Somehow Stroud gets away and gets rid of it to Woody Marks, and Marks upended with progress at the 20-yard line. So now the Houston Texans with a 3rd and 17. 9 of 13 on 3rd today, and Dario Ogunbowale with the carry. And Ogunbowale down to the 12-yard line. And the comeback road for the 49ers a little tougher. Jones, and a little too tall for Jordan Watkins, making his NFL debut today.
And that is something that he has definitely done here this afternoon.
2nd and 5, quick toss and catch made for the first down out near the 39-yard line. I'll think if there's anything you've achieved that is t-shirt worthy for next week. Quick toss on the edge, well defended by San Francisco. 3rd and 3, no gain on the play. Upton Stout making another nice play. His warm-up was a long time ago. Sky Moore is the deep man. And Moore will let this one bounce. May not have been the best decision. Inside the 5 and down at the 1 by Tremon Smith.
And you've got to turn and make yardage after it. Even the checkdowns are covered.
Jones to Kendrick Bourne. Oh, what a hit. Leveled by M.J. Stewart, but Bourne hangs on.
You know, from 61 with a little bit of room to spare, so they got to get out around the 43.
Quick toss to McCaffrey over the middle. Nice move. Step through a tackle. Trying to break the Stingley tackle, who just got him around the ankles and down at the 41. Jones has to check it short to McCaffrey. McCaffrey on a beeline, and oh my, blasted by Toto at the end of that. Everybody set. 4-man pressure. Jones down the sideline for the end zone. Leaping interception by Kamari Lassiter. For the Houston Texans. Working against Jawan Jennings. The leaping interception. It's a touchback for Houston. 3rd down and 5. It's a handoff to Chubb, and Chubb's not going anywhere.
How you get your 2 possessions and how you score is going to be determined as your drive progresses.
That's 1st down. Pressure comes, and they get to Mac Jones. Will Anderson's been in his face all day.
It's been awesome to watch him turn what was a disappointment last Monday night into what happened here this afternoon.
And the Houston Texans, a big exhale from DeMeco Ryans as he walks off the sideline to meet his old friends.
Eagles go jumbo on 2nd and 10. Here is Barkley, left side, big hole. Saquon Barkley! Uh-oh! Barkley! Goodbye!
Defense, and this is just a simple, call this a duo play. You get a bunch of double teams. Saquon reads it out the back door, and then Newman can't get him on the ground. The safety's job, that's why.
4-man rush, quick hitter outside, and that goes nowhere. The Eagles are all over Theo Johnson, and the Giants will have to punt it away. Only one wide receiver here, so they run it. Again, coming out to the near side. Tank Bigsby, explosive run there, and a stiff arm at Bigsby, who barely gets any play in the backfield. In fact, just 1 carry all year. That time delivers 17.
He is getting through the initial line of scrimmage, and once he's there, he's so dangerous because he's impossible to bring down in the open field.
Instead of a screen, Barkley. He's got some blocks. Barkley, nice cut. Barkley, 1st down. Bill Shipley in the game of running back, so they're using every running back early. Hurts in trouble, runs away. Jalen Hurts, good move, stays on his feet, down to the 35. He goes. Hurts
down here. Devontae Smith today with A.J. Brown out.
4-man rush. Hurts way back there, looking, has a way to go, and he's not going to get there. Giants played it well. Okereke saw it, knocked him out of bounds. Elliott Boots it up and it's off the post. No good. The post, no good. Right there. So the Giants make a stand. Down 7-0. They'll get it back. Four-man rush. Dart looking. Going to try to make it happen with his legs. And Dart will make it. He slides down. Where do they mark him down? That was close. So close. Blitz coming. Dart sees underneath it. Slayton, welcome back. Good move and cut. Darius Slayton inside the 20. Another blitz. Dart protected throw. It is caught for the touchdown. Dart beat the blitz. Scatterbo on the receiving end. And the Giants are in for 6.
The pass catcher. Oh, yes, he is. Here he is right in the backfield. One-on-one with the outside linebacker, Johnson, and can't keep up with them.
So now it's Will Shipley on the return. And Shipley with a big return. Oh, good one. Up across the 45 to about the 47. Hurts pressured. Steps away. He's going to get it. Broke through the pressure. Hurts picks up the first down. On the play fake. Hurts over the middle. Devontae Smith in stride. Smith. Perfect pass, and Smith takes it down to the 20. What a beauty that was as he beat Cordell Flott for 26 yards for the Giants with his 9 sacks. Here's Hurts on 3rd and long. A lot of time. Hurts can't find it. We're going to take off now. Hurts racing for the first down. Bopped out of bounds right near it. We'll see where they mark it. It looks like a pretty good spot.
Come on. Blood.
Tush push, Hurts, leans forward. Ball is taken away from Kayvon Thibodeau. Did they blow the whistle? It looks like they did.
To me, he is pushing forward. He is reaching. That is an early whistle, in my opinion.
Oh, my God. They defend it.
2nd and goal. Blitz coming. Hurts, Barkley, wide open. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Him, either the defensive end when they blitz that backer, but Thibodeau doesn't, and no one's on Saquon. That's pretty easy.
Here's Dart. Steps away from pressure. Now he's in trouble. Hunt on him. Dart reversing field. Looking, throwing, it is caught. Wow. Dart did a lot of running for about an 8-yard completion, but that was well done to Slayton. 4-man rush near side. Tracy's got first down. Tyrone Tracy.
It'll be tough to overcome that one.
Now you resume with a 3rd and 16. Dart. Pressure going deep. Looking for Slayton. Good try, but incomplete. Had his hand on it, but Quinyon Mitchell on him like glue.
In the morning, 4 a.m. arrival, and on here on set today. Pretty amazing, Katie. You're awesome.
Any other way. I appreciate you. It's Hurts in some deep trouble. Hurts. It's sacked. Giants get home.
It's a way that the coach can try to get the quarterback in the best possible play.
Dart has time here. Let's one rip. Guy open. It's caught by Bellinger. 4-man rush. Pressure up the middle. Dart floats one. Corner. It is incomplete. Boy, it was right in there to Theo Johnson. Would have been tough, but he had a chance.
That is one you've got to come down with against this division rival.
Graham Gano out a month with a groin injury. His first field goal try from 47 is up and good. And so Eagles plenty of time in this half. Barkley stretch right. Big seam. Saquon Barkley's got a first down. Here's Hurts. Has time. Fires far side. It is caught. Perfect throw. Devontae Smith. Another first down. Hurts, another quick throw, gonna hit him again. Great catch behind him. Smith with the body control, and he turns it into another first down. Saquon Barkley lined up in the slot on this play. 2nd and 2. Hurts, quick throw, it is caught over the middle.
Slants, he's the outside slant. On Nubin, the safety. It's a great mismatch. with his size and length. First guy slant, outside guy slant, hence the term tosser to slants, and there you go, find the outside.
Yeah, the contested catches. Slayton had his hands on a ball. Theo Johnson had a perfect pass that he dropped, could have led to a touchdown. Now it's started. A lot of time, no one open, pressure, looking around, and he is slammed. Jalen Carter gets home his first sack of the year. 3rd and 10, Giants. Dart. Looks, no one's there. Just nobody open. Now fires across his body, incomplete. I mean, there was no Giant that had any space at all. Here's Hurts, 2nd down. Perfect. Devontae Smith over the middle. He's got a 1st down.
It's not necessarily going to come back and be that way the next year. That's the reality.
Here's Hurts, 3rd down. Devontae Smith gets the feet down on a pretty play.
Pass defense, and you get a little lazy with your technique, and that's where the penalties come.
Blitz coming. Hurts is taken down. He got away from the free rusher, but Nacho came home to get him, and he will celebrate. 4-man rush. 3rd and long. Hurts on the line. Smith catches, hangs on, but gets belted. Elliott this time is up and good. So the Eagles extend their lead, make it 24-10.
The physical parts everyone can see every day, but behind the scenes, what are his teammates hearing? What are his coaches hearing? He seems to have a lot of those things figured out for a young player.
Yeah, Tracy gets the 1st down. Here's Dart. Goes over the middle. Good throw and catch, and Johnson hangs on to a rocket. A dart from Dart, if you will.
Hey.
And that'll move the chains. 3rd and 12. 4-man rush. Dart in trouble. Steps away. Floats one. Has a man. It is caught by Johnson. And he's got a 1st down. 3rd and 7. Dart. Looking. Floating. Has a man. And it is caught. Wow. Devin Singletary reached down to get it. And the drive continues. Another 3rd down conversion. Eagles show blitz. They come with it. Dart in trouble. Gets away. Then drilled. Jalix Hunt has had a big day, and he gets home.
They're looking to knock the ball at the quarterback, sack him, whatever it takes.
Well, that sack makes the decision for Brian Dable easy. They're going to kick the field goal, 34 yards. 34 yards up and good. Here is Barkley sprinting through. Saquon Barkley shoved out of bounds. And that didn't look great at the end of that run there. In New Jersey 2 weeks ago, Eagles trying to return the favor. Here is a play fake. Pressure on Hurts. He's in trouble way back there. Hurts is going to be dropped for a monster loss. Brian Burns has his 3rd straight game with 2 sacks. Well, 2nd and 31 after losing 21. I'm just going to run it this time to Bigsby, who still on his feet. Tank Bigsby's got a 1st down. How in the world? Hurts on the keeper. His own read. He's got a man wide open. It is Goddard who walks in. Touchdown number 2 for him and for Philly.
The cover guy, Okereke, has to cover across, and he reads it, but Smith kind of gets in the way, a little bit of a rub, and that's all it takes in man coverage when your defender falls on the ground.
Blitz, Dart in deep trouble, slides away. He is swarmed and dropped again. Season high, 5th sack for the Eagles. Dart gonna go deep, far side. It's caught! Slayton still on his feet. Darius Slayton to the house. There's a penalty. Hang on, a penalty flag. Does not look like he's in a good place right now.
They push the coverage the other way, and it leaves Mitchell one-on-one, and it's a little extension on the low hip. And they are hand fighting. So that hand fighting, yeah, if there's a little extension of the arm is what the ref sees. They've been hand fighting all day. You could see why Slayton's pointed. They always kind of say, do business as business is being done. And if you're a receiver and you're getting held a little bit, well, then you want to push a little bit. And there's definitely a little hand fighting. I don't know if enough to be called.
How many millimeters was that, Dean? Bigsby again. Oh, big hole, big hole. First down and then some into Giants territory. Here's Hurts, blitz coming. Hurts sees it, loading up, going for a deep ball. It is caught! Jahan Dotson! Oh, touchdown Eagles!
They needed someone to step up in the absence of A.J. Brown. Dotson goes over the top of Black, who's just got called up from the practice squad. And who wants it more? Who's going to go high point that thing? It's Dotson. Again, more confidence. But Coach Dable still wants to see good, solid execution. With young players, you're always looking to build on good performances, and that could be good plays at certain points.
Starts in trouble, spinning away. Sets, looks, throws. Oh, that's pretty. Wan'Dale Robinson came open, makes the grab, and he's down to about the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Blitz start. Thinking about running, just fires a dart in a seat across the middle. Good for a first down there. It's Bo Collins. Dart, fake toss, and he's in for the touchdown. His 4th rushing touchdown of his young career.
Players shaking their head. They got the jet sweep fake, they've got the toss fake, and they got the tight end and the guard pulling around. It's a lot to stop on defense, especially, God, that's not the type of team we want. They get that run game going, very similar to what happened last year in their explosiveness down the stretch.
Meanwhile, Tank Bigsby is just running through people. He's still going. Tank running like a tank. Inside the 30 he goes. Wow. Hurts 4 touchdowns. Barkley 150 on the ground and a score. Eagles defense tremendous. And they win it here over the Giants 38-20.
And then there's Tyke Smith. Looks like he's going to be coming off the edge. He's a really good blitzer for the Bucs.
Pass is caught for a first down.
That's what Todd Bowles does. Really good defensive mind. The scattered looks we have to make the plays on.
From the 41, the fake to Kamara, and then Rattler takes off. Ball, fumble. So Rattler was hit from behind, lost the football. And the Buccaneers have recovered. 2nd down and 5, opening possession for Tampa Bay. Following the takeaway, here's White. He has a first down. Out to the Bucs must get to the 44-yard line, and Mayfield is wrapped up. 3rd down and 9. Rattler has completed his first 3 pass attempts. Make it 4 for 4.
And you watch a film of Shaheed. He is super fast, right? Like elite speed at that position.
Rattler looking Olave's way, and then he throws. 3rd down and 18. Rattler connects with Neal. And he's brought down at the 41-yard line by Antoine Winfield.
For so long, and the years I had with him were awesome. And it's just been fun to really watch his career progress to what it is now.
Played in more games than any other Saint in franchise history.
I love to see my D lineman holding up the lineman.
Gottschall returning home, Louisiana native. Played at LSU. 3rd down and 8. They must get to the Saints 32 for a first down. As Mayfield fires, it is caught. There is a flag. Ibuka makes the catch. First down yardage. 1st and 10 from the Saints 16. It's Tucker. And Tucker takes it all the way down to the 1. He had Kool-Aid McKinstry. 2 tight ends, 16th play of the drive. It's lasted over 9 minutes. They go back to White. Oh, did he get it? He did not. Fourth and goal. It's Tucker. And he is stopped.
Outstanding. What I like is now the Saints offense relying on their guys, right? Alvin Kamara, get him the ball more.
2nd down and 1. Oh, wow! It's picked off and taken into the end zone for a touchdown by
But there's a flag.
There is a flag out at the 12-yard line. Second touchdown scored by the Tampa Bay defense this season. Jamel Dean returns an interception for a score against the Jets as Rattler throws and it is caught.
Right now I'm not seeing that this series.
Only 4 touches for Kamara so far today. Third down and 8. Rattler swings it out to Neal. Neal tackled at the 47. Mayfield under pressure on third down. Stays on his feet. And the pass is incomplete. He was looking for Otten. Well, they didn't mess up the food here in the broadcast booth today, that's for sure. Thanks to Glenn and Chaz. Rattler on the slant. First down, and then the ball came loose. Taken back by Winfield. No whistles.
Look for some deep outs and or deep curls from Emeka Egbuka.
Mayfield, Bumbo again, ball comes loose. Saints have it. So now the Bucs turn it over. Chase Young with the hit. Third down and 10. Rattler over the middle. Kamara gets him back.
Is that a fumble too?
Did the ball come loose at the end of the play?
I mean, it's been lights out defense. You don't want Spencer Rattler holding the ball too long.
Rattler looking for Shaheed, and that's broken up and hit off
nice
the
coverage.
column. No flags. 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Groupie's kick. It's good. Attempted 50 passes. Much different story today as they've kept it on the ground for the most part. Only 9 pass attempts for Mayfield. This is number 10, and it's a Buccaneers first down. Mayfield swings it out, and White picks up a first down and more. Rachaad White takes it all the way to the Saints. And a big play there to Rachaad White. Mayfield can't find anyone, now rolling to his right. Throws back across the field, and it is caught. And then Tez Johnson took a big hit from Taylor.
But it's really about a brotherhood, a family, and Bo Nix and his family taking in Tez Johnson.
Second down and 7. This is Cade Otton. Dives towards the end zone. It's a touchdown. Third and goal. 2 tight ends set. Tucker in the backfield. Mayfield looking to throw to the end zone and knocked down by McKinstry. Egbuka, the intended receiver. It's Tucker, and he is in. If at first you don't succeed, they score.
Oh, man, you got to give credit to both sides. The defense was playing as hard as they could. Took him to another 4th and goal. Sean Tucker with that third effort, right?
Third down and 10. Rattler steps up, takes off, another flag. Rattler stopped a yard shy of the first down marker.
It allows for a game like this, close game that they're winning.
Mayfield looking on third down, goes over the middle. Otten was forced back, but a terrific second effort. Keeps on going and picks up a Tampa Bay Bucs first down.
Happy when he has success over there.
Third down and 17. It's Egbuka. Taken down at the 37. From the left hash, McLaughlin from 55. The kick is good. There's Shuck on first down, and that's his first completion in the National Football League. 7 yards to number 7. On second down, quick release. It's Shaheed. Shaheed hanging on to it this time. Shuck's pass.
Oh, no.
Ball taken away by Winfield. Antoine Winfield returning it all the way, but again, On 3rd down and 8. Mayfield's pass caught for a first down.
Place I've ever been, guys.
That has certainly stepped up these last couple of weeks. Thanks, Megan. Mayfield's pass that time is off the hands of Johnson, incomplete.
Allow for the offense to do just enough.
McLaughlin hit from 55 earlier, and now from 52. Tyler Shuck, second series at quarterback for the Saints. Pass is complete to Olave. Whitfield, who certainly had an active game.
Unfortunately, had the turnovers today, and you see that now Shuck is in there playing.
Pass caught, but 2 yards shy of the marker is 4th down and 2. Pass incomplete. Juwan Johnson unable to make the grab. Tampa Bay in New Orleans territory. The give to Tucker. Cuts to the outside. Chased by Taylor. 3rd down and 3. It's Tucker, and he will not get there.
And you mentioned
he's hit from 55 and 52. This from straight away, 54 yards out. And McLaughlin.
That's correct.
That took over as head coach.
That's right. Still calling the plays defensively. And so
for the first down completion to the tight end, Juwan Johnson.
Immediately knew he was going to be a really good player. He had everything you wanted in a true center athlete.
Pass caught. Shuck took over in the 3rd quarter. And the Saints convert, pick up a first down.
Gets back in there, gets us another sack.
Shuck on 3rd down and 19, complete to Shaheed. It feels like. Shuck on 4th down, spins, and the pass incomplete. Spent 2018 and 19 here in New Orleans with the Saints.
It's just been a very, very suffocating day for them.
Shuck over the middle, pass complete, taken out to the 25-yard line.
You have to understand that this is not winning football, right? And you're
Shuck on 4th down will pick up the first.
Right. Especially on the offensive side of the football, so you can figure out how to win these games.
4 turnovers back-to-back weeks.
Nice catch. Looks like they're playing well again this year, so there's no rest for the weary with the Saints offense. They're going to have to figure it out ASAP.
Falcons and Panthers both blown out today as Shaheed picks up a first down.
Old-fashioned beatdown by the Buccaneers.
Shuck stays on his feet, is directing traffic, and steps out of bounds.
I imagine that Shuck will get some first-team reps this week in the event that he doesn't perform well. He is in Rattler doesn't perform well. He comes in the game, and it's been pass, pass, pass the whole time. So there's really nothing I'm going to look at and say, oh, gosh, that's my guy now. Somewhat with that.
Oh. Final play of the game.
Never mind.
Shuck is sacked. And that will do it.
Yeah, that's a fitting end to it, right, Kenny? Bucs defense sacking Shuck, getting pressure on him. That's very fitting for the way this Bucs defense played today.
And they get the football to begin this game, and on first down they run it with Jonathan Taylor. And Taylor still on his feet, breaking tackles, and Jonathan Taylor picks up 11 yards on first down. Daniel Jones to the air on first down, looking deep. He's got Alec Pierce wide open at midfield. Back-to-back first downs for the Colts. This one covers 18 yards.
Better than they have all season long to try and plug the absence of Jeffrey Simmons.
Jones feeling pressure and connects with Josh Downs.
Also to help ensure it was an incomplete pass.
Jonathan Taylor in motion. Jones over the middle to Downs. And a nice contested catch, and the extra effort gives him a first down. They have to get to the 8-yard line for a first down. Jones, he fires a strike to Michael Pittman, but tackled immediately by Barton. Colts win the toss, take the ball, and they put 3 on the board, and that's another red zone drive That culminates with points. On third down, Ward fires, and he's got a first down to DK. Hand off to Pollard, and a little bit of daylight here for Tony Pollard across the 45, and down. It's a third down and 6. Tennessee dead last in the NFL on converting third downs. Ward in trouble, and Cam Ward is sacked. That's Downs in motion on 2nd and 7. Taylor's got a big hole. Jonathan Taylor into Tennessee territory. Tackled at the 44 by Xavier Woods, but a gain of 16.
Those are the numbers he likes to follow.
Jones looking for Warren, and he holds on. Tyler Warren took a big hit.
He's coming down with it. It's wrapped in, isn't it?
Taylor right up the middle. Jonathan Taylor. 3 straight plays of at least 10 yards for the Colts. This could be the final play of the quarter. They run it with Taylor again. JT to the outside. JT, 5, touchdown! And the stutter for Taylor, his 12th touchdown of the year. It's 9-0 Colts.
The right side of the Colts offensive line just drives everybody down, and then Jonathan Taylor does the rest. If you don't think this Tennessee Titans defensive line does...
Ward, nice catch by DK with some room to run. And he is tackled at the 45. Spears picks up the first down and a lot more for Tajay Spears. Still going down the sideline. Spears stiff arm and finally shoved out of bounds.
Backup offensive lineman is an extra guy on the field.
Pollard in motion. Ward fakes the handoff, looking to throw it, and he's got a wide open Gunnar Helm for his first NFL touchdown. And what a response by Cam Ward and the Titans. First in the NFL on National Tight Ends Day.
Watch how they end up slipping Okonkwo, number 85, into the flat and brought Helm from left to right against the flow.
And maturation process under Mike McCoy and how he has been able to grow in this league. Jones on first down, and he's got a first down to Amir Abdullah in at running back. And Jones to Pittman, tipped up in the air, and Pittman still got it.
When it looked like for most, the career was over.
Jones to Warren, and he's got a lot of room to run. Tyler Warren down at the 20-yard line. What a beautiful play design.
Kevin Winston's on the spot, but Porter leading springs Tyler Warren.
Jones looking deep down the field, and it is caught by Pittman with a flag down, but what a grab by Pittman. Catch on the drive.
Defense, sometimes it just feels like everything's going your way. This is incredible by Michael Pittman Jr. His ability to hold off Armour Davis with one arm, his left one, and then go up there and just pin the ball between his bicep and rib, and unbelievable. And now it allows defensive coordinator Lou Anarumo to get in his bag.
Here they come. Ward launching deep for Io Manor. He was open, and Ward threw it too far. Titans defense looking for a stop on third down and 10. Here comes the pressure, and Jones is sacked. Well-designed play, and Roger McCreary with his first sack of the year. Pressure coming. Ward hanging on to it, now throws. DK with a great catch on third down.
A lot of young quarterbacks by now would be flustered. Ward still hanging in there well.
Play action. And Ward now steps up. He's going to keep it himself. And he tumbles his way across midfield. And that's something the Titans want to see more of. Ward now in trouble. Escapes the sack, but throws it incomplete. Kwity Paye had him wrapped up, couldn't bring him down. And 1:47 on the clock. Jones on first down to Pittman, who's had a big first half, out to the 32-yard line. Quickly, what do you think about the Titans? Colts will run it. And here is Taylor. Pinball down, and now Ward hit as he throws and still completes it to Io Manor. Up at the 46-yard line, a gain of 26.
And add Gunnar Helm, 84, the tight end. They're going to provide the bulk of their offense going forward.
There is DK sliding down at the 40. Wise decision there. Out of the hold of Johnny Hecker. Sly's kick on the way, leaking right, and it is no good.
They haven't taken the ball away yet today.
Ward fires a strike, and there is Okonkwo with his first catch today.
And let's see if Mike McCoy wants to turn into a 4-down game here in the second half if they're close.
Pollard, and he is stuffed by Grover Stewart. What a season for the veteran out of Albany State. And it's Colts ball at the 20. Here's Jonathan Taylor on first down. Big hole. JT in the open field. Down the sideline. Staying in bounds. Still going. Taylor. The distance.
When you're watching on TV. But these are tackles in the open field that absolutely have to be made. And the first one is coming up right here. Xavier Woods outran the angle, missed it. Amani Hooker, can you make a play right there? But the speed of Jonathan Taylor ended up taking away the better tackle opportunities.
Charles, I just told you in the break, Jonathan Taylor ended my career as a starter because I missed 2 tackles just like that in the open field against him. Not going for it, as now Lou Anarumo is showing everybody at the line of scrimmage.
DK. And he can't slip by Kenny Moore.
In addition to breaking tackles, but in this game, he's getting a lot of room to run before he gets contact.
Pittman, another catch, stays on his feet, picks up the first down, and then slides down at the 41. 7th catch today for Michael Pittman. First accepted penalty against the Colts today. Jones looking deep. Pierce is down there. Alec Pierce got it. Jones rolling right, looking for someone, throws, he's got Downs, touchdown! There is a flag down at the 1-yard line, but Josh Downs is in the end zone. We'll see if it stands. It's a Colts touchdown, 2nd of the year for Josh Downs.
It's a really good job by Daniel Jones. When he scrambles out to the right, it opens up Josh Downs as the defense commits to him. You're seeing him out there on the edge, and that's when he lets it go. And an excellent job by Josh Downs on the scramble drill.
And Cam Bynum was happy to reminisce with us about his security guard. This is Ward zings one into Okonkwo. Ward, pressure coming, and he is buried. The Colts had the most first-half passing yards in the NFL and the 3rd most second-half rushing yards. Pittman is going to be just short of a first down. A pitch to Taylor. Can he get the yard? He can. The Colts trying to go to 7-1 on the year. Jones, he's got a wide open Warren with a flag down. Warren, it takes 2 men to bring him down.
As a head coach, you can't be in every meeting. You got to be other places. Jim Bob putting it all together for his team. And Shane Steichen appreciates it.
There he goes again. Taylor, yes! History! The first player in NFL history with 3 rushing touchdowns in 3 consecutive games against the same team. They call this a pass.
It's a pass.
Yeah, that's a pass. Oh, come on. You ruined the whole thing.
But it sounded really good.
Unbelievable call, Aaron.
Yeah,
Great call.
Well, it's still 3rd down and 6 for Ward over the middle to DK. And with that spot, he's going to have enough for a first down. 3rd down and 3. Ward to Pollard for the first down. Pollard wrestled down across midfield.
As you would like, but you want to still see that growth and development from him.
Pollard turns it upfield. And a bruising run there by Tony Pollard is with 28 interceptions. You got to keep going try to keep improving every week. Zion Manor has a Tennessee first down.
Peyton sends the critiques.
Ward to Okonkwo. And Chig is finally brought down at the 18-yard line by Eric Johnson.
And you're not backed up so much.
They do go for it on 4th and goal. Ward to the end zone, intercepted. Chris Lamons with his second career INT.
Everything that's gone on with him since the fumble.
Leonard, and that pass was incomplete. Amani Hooker came over to make the play. Good to see him.
They had, I think Shane Steichen had it made and brings it to the ball game each week.
Spears on the catch. And a good job to pick up the first down by Tajay Spears.
How a game is operated and how it's managed throughout, so you know what the expectations are of your head coach, your general manager, and everybody else underneath you.
Ward with a beautiful pass and a great catch by Gunnar Helm.
Based on what we've heard about his family and how hard they can be on him, for him to be the toughest on himself says something.
Here's Spears inside the 5.
Let's see if his receivers can win fast on this play and give him a quick target.
It's Spears, and Tajay Spears is in for a touchdown. His first touchdown of the season. Spears, then Pollard, since Spears' return from that ankle that he injured in the preseason. Leonard, and that pass is broken up by Amani Hooker. Chestnut again. And that could be the final play of the game. And the Titans will walk on the field, and that will do it. So it's the 14th time the Colts have swept a season series with the Titans, tied for the most by any divisional opponent since realignment back in 2002. Shane Steichen, who used to work for Mike McCoy in San Diego.
Nix now in the shotgun, telling us this week in our meetings there's got to be an urgency at the start of the game. Early in the game, they've been slow starters, but they have a first down. That's something that's been unusual. They had gone the last 5 games 3 and out on their opening drive. And this,
you're probably going to be pretty safe.
And that's what happened here after the Dobbins 7-yard run. So Ingram, who's getting more action, gets that last one. Look out, picked off. Dallas comes up with the theft, and it's Bridges who has it. The rookie from Florida, Triquez Bridges, with the Dallas interception.
Dallas, great job last week, a lot more man. This ball is just thrown well behind Bryant. Dallas off to a great start.
This year, 3-3-1 overall. They're going to start with a little play action and throwing it over complete to Span Ford, one of the backup tight ends.
This is as good a trio as you have, adding Ferguson in there.
It's interesting. Surtain is on Pickens. Moss is on Lamb, and they go up the middle with Williams. And look at that hard running for another 9. He's coming off a 100-yard performance. With Jake Ferguson, who's off to a monster start as well.
Yes.
2nd and 1. They fake it this time on the handoff. And looking down the field, Prescott's throw. It is caught. Lamb tackled down at the 3-yard line. He got separation on Moss.
Looks one-on-one. Are they going to keep it that way?
Pass. Knocked down. Incomplete. Brandon Jones and Riley Moss in the area denying that pass in the end zone. For Brandon Aubrey in this altitude, he probably could give it a go from 74, but this is 24, and he just chips it home. On the Cowboys, as Surtain has just come out of the tent. Here's a 3rd and 2. Nix, good throw this time, and running in space down to the 40-yard line is Troy Franklin. Good job, Trace. Here's a 2nd and 10. They go with Harvey on the toss, and there goes Harvey. Harvey's got a first down. Harvey's looking for the end zone. Harvey takes it home. Versus the Cowboys this year belongs to R.J. Harvey. His quarterback, Bo Nix, told us this week he could be a superstar one day. We just saw flashes of it. 4 wideouts in the game for Dallas. On 2nd and 11, they get it to Lamb, who tries to split the defenders, and he's tackled about 4 yards short of the first. 3rd down on the way. 3rd and 5. Here comes the pressure. Tries to spin out of it, and they take him down. The best in the league at rushing the quarterback, and sack number 1 to the sideline after a 3 and out. Nix throws on the run, and it's caught by Mims. Actually, that's Bryant, the rookie out of Illinois.
Ready.
Cut back by Dobbins, and he takes off. Look at Dobbins go. And finally shoved down by Wanye Thomas and Diggs, who's now on IR, all out. 3 starters. Quick toss to this side. He goes back to Franklin, and he's near another first down. In the pocket, in the end zone, and it's caught. Franklin for the touchdown. Depleted Dallas secondary for the 25-yard touchdown pass.
You're going to see a motion, and they're going to split. And you just get another little bit of a busted coverage.
2nd and 2 for Dallas. Good fake by Dak, and he's going to go ahead and take it. The yardage was there with Ferguson. Starting the 2nd quarter with this 3rd and 20. And pressure, pass, knocked down by Moss. His defense needs to make a stop, particularly this deep. It's 3rd and 9. Pass there. Cowboys say incomplete. Officials agree.
It's been so impressive. Just their ability to make run and pass look the same, but having the weapons.
Here's the give to Blue. Oh, look at that little hurdle step. He's got a first down. The rookie from Texas.
Cat and mouse game. They've blitzed him a lot so far.
There's Pickens making the catch for the first down.
Not as deep anymore on the back end. They're getting tighter.
Prescott finds an option, and he's going to be marked down about a foot short. That's Schoonmaker. There's the money. There's Williams, and he's in for the touchdown.
In your next career, you're calling plays. I want you to watch the fullback on a block here. Lipke coming back across the line. A wham block. You're basically letting a defensive tackle right in the A-gap come through, which you would never do unless you trusted your fullback to get there. Well designed right there by the staff.
Over to the right side on 2nd and 3. Bootleg, looking and finding his target. We'll see what the penalty's all about. Franklin's being highly targeted here. As your safety valves. Diggs out on IR now. That's a 32-yard penalty, by the way. Over to Ingram. Catches it and runs. Ingram down to the 1.
Bo Nix is that wide receiver.
Look at this. They hand it back to Harvey. The direct snap to Harvey. And he's in for a 2nd time. A little trickery.
They pull the left guard, and he comes around Palczewski perfectly and creates a big hole there. Quick out.
Yep, Nick still has it. Throws it. Incomplete. Was going to Ingram. Got another flag out. Ball hit the line.
Back to 5 guys on the D-line. They've had success with this.
Prescott's going to take off. Dak's got running room, and he slides. We'll mark him at the 29, where he began the slide. They gave him no gain on that last play. Pass almost. Cooper almost came down with it. Our producer Ryan Galvin, all the crew. See what happens here in the last 2 minutes of the first half. There's Dobbins. They tried to strip him, and he held on, and he's out to the 48-yard line.
We should do it more, that means.
Nix. Sutton with his first catch. And they're in field goal range.
You know what you're getting.
2nd and 4.
Go, go, go.
That's Ingram. He's right at the marker. He's got a first down.
Yeah, I thought he reached out and got it.
Nix down the field. End zone bound. Oh, what a catch! They drafted him in the 3rd round out of Illinois.
What a throw, and you know you're free with a guy jumping off sides, and they're attacking Bridges a little bit, but this is outstanding job by Bryant to come down. Hands late.
39 seconds. Squeezes through an opening. Good job by Dak, and he slides down at the 42. 2nd and 4. And there's the completion to Pickens. Hufanga comes up to finish him off.
Yeah, that's going to continue the clock. They're going to have to use their last timeout.
But Dallas has designs on getting much closer.
This is like bringing out Nolan Ryan. It's like he's different.
Prescott intercepted. Picked off. Broncos able to take it away with Jahdae Barron.
But Surtain is not out there. Now I throw it.
3rd and 3. Here comes the pressure. Hufanga had a play on him. Prescott's going to be able to easily pick up the first down. Man, that lacked a lot of effort, it looked like to me. Here's Prescott.
Yep.
Over to Pickens. He's got a first down. On 4th and 2. Pass open. Tap dance Pickens. Here's the 2nd and goal. Pass pulled down. What a catch by Lamb, but he's a 1.5 yards short.
It was close there.
Lipke in at fullback. Williams the tailback.
The good blocking tight end.
It's Williams, and he's in for another touchdown. Javonte Williams now with his 8th rushing touchdown of the season, 9 overall.
He's going away from you.
The drive, Tony, that took almost 7 minutes.
Just got to get one. Javonte does the rest right at the end. Meanster not in the hole.
And they hit on it. 17 yards to Pickens, eventually landing in the end zone with Williams. Here's Mims. He's not down. He is not down. And now the angle cut off. But look at the return all the way to the Dallas 46. Used to be a guy named Rick Upchurch. He used to be able to take those things back with regularity, wearing this exact attire. Here's Dobbins. Dobbins breaking one as well. They are running at the Cowboys at a big clip. Average per carry. That's 26 yards.
You got to try and run a route first.
Now it's 3rd and 13. Back at the 24. It's Nix down the middle. Oh, it looked like a touchdown. Sutton unable to hold on, and Bridges may have knocked it out of there. Lutz from 42. Now 10 out of 11 on the season.
Trailing by 13.
2nd and 10. And CD with a short gain. Catch for 5. Here's the 3rd and 5. Turpin incomplete.
You want the clock to run, so you don't throw it 3 straight times, but you want to get first downs.
On 2nd and 9. That's Sutton backing in for a first.
We're good.
So thin in the secondary, losing another one, Elijah Clark, in this game. Here's Mims. Great blocking out in front. Boy, he is hammered right on the sideline. This is game 2, and they lead starting the 4th as Nix gets hit for the first time in this game. Throws it. Sutton has it. Was he touched? I believe he was.
This is why you try and keep a safety here to try and help him.
This is 3rd and 10. First down picked up by Ingram.
So much space out here. Oh.
Nix is looking that side, Tony. Throwing it that side, back of the end zone. Franklin has the second touchdown grab of the game.
I want you to watch. Look at all this space that he has to cover. So let's make him feel like we're going inside. Oh, I'm going to come right back outside. Going to take something special. This might have to be Denver last week-esque if this has a chance.
Here's Dak's pass to Lamb. Got open. He got away from coverage. Dak needs a big play. 3rd and 12. And he gets it. It's Pickens who climbs up high.
You got to move out there. Otherwise, it's going there.
Lamb. Same defender.
Your body weight's going down. Can't drive him into it. You got to like soften it and try and help the quarterback a little bit. He didn't do that.
Intercepted. That's Ellis. No, it's not. It's Tillman. Look at Tillman running. That is Dondre Tillman with the interception. And just as impressive of the pick was the return for Dak, his second pick of the game. He had 2 in the loss at Chicago earlier this year as well. And that's going to put Dobbins over 100 for the afternoon. They dominate the Panthers and get set for next week's home game against Kansas City, which we'll have. There's Mims.
That will be a monster. Has changed the trajectory, right, of this organization.
No question. Here is completion to Sutton's getting a lot of work here in the 4th quarter. Harvey sneaking in here. He's got 2 touchdowns today. It's going to Harvey. It's Harvey into the end zone for a touchdown. A banner day for the rookie.
Just a great job of knowing they're in man-to-man, and you bring them all the way across. Line them up on the left. Williams, Pickens.
There's a 2nd and 11. You saw Pickens.
He didn't even allow Ferguson to catch.
That's something. Pickens.
It's the only thing I regret is not bringing a championship in the Super Bowl to Dallas.
There's a 2nd and 10. As the ball's headed to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown by Tolbert.
Wow.
How about that throw?
What a throw, and what a catch.
35 yards.
With his eyes, and then puts this ball on a string.
With Moss on the coverage one-on-one. Boy, just dropped it right over the shoulders, right in the bucket.
Oh, he's out. Maybe he's in, but it's going to be replayed.
He's got 1 foot in, and the heel comes down on the left foot first.
This is going to be really interesting because you're going to find the right is in. Now the left foot, the heel, I think Sean has done an incredible job this year. They go to London. Not every team wins the week before London. He does that after a big win last week. Not a lot of teams win after a huge comeback victory. Just look at the analytics of that. And he's got the pulse of the team. First standard showed that we're this good. We beat